Hello everyone. Myself Rachna Ramesh Bhosle. I am pursuing BNYS. Currently, I am in internship, doing internship in BNYS. We know that around everyone, surrounding everyone, the COVID-19 virus is there, which is like stressing everyone's life and here in this pandemic, what we can do is minimize our stress, uh, minimize our health condition, minimize our disease condition, improve our health through various practices. So this is one of those sessions where we are going to practice some breathing exercises, loosening techniques, asanas, and this is particularly to tackle obesity. And I wish that you join this session and you will be getting some information to this session. Please try to follow. Please start the session with the starting prayer. For that, sit in comfortable meditative posture, or you can just sit comfortably in Sukhasana. Then join your hands in prayer. Join your hands for prayer. Close your eyes, back straight. Inhale deeply. Sahanavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Visvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Release your hands. Keep them on your thighs. Be aware of your breathing process. Calm down yourself. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Continue for 2 more rounds. Slowly and gently open your eyes. We'll start with some breathing techniques. For that, you can continue while sitting. The practices can be continued while sitting. And we prefer to be standing if you cannot sit and do the practice. So those who can, just come to the down posture. Slowly stand with your legs down together and by the side of your thigh. Now we'll start hand stretch breathing. So for that practice, you need to clench your interlock your fingers and turn it outward. And you need to stretch your hands completely while doing the practice. So I'll instruct the first round. So for first round, we are going to interlock our fingers, then turn it outside, and then what we are going to do is while inhaling, we are going to keep those fingers, that is interlock fingers, on our chest. While exhaling, keep it on chest. While inhaling, exhale in front of your chest. So inhale, exhale, exhale, keep it on chest. While inhaling, try to inhale deeply and completely. While inhaling, also you should completely empty your lungs. Okay? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Next, we are going to do the same procedure, only we are going to change it as hand movement will be in front of our forehead. So we are going to extend in front of forehead, then exhale and keep it on chest. Inhale, extend, exhale, keep it on chest. Inhale, keep it on chest. Next practice. Here we are going to extend our hands above our head. So extend above your head. Again, you can keep it on your head or chest. So inhale, extend, exhale, keep it on head. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, release your hands. So you can continue this for 9 rounds. We are moving to next practice. Next is hands in and out breathing. So for doing this practice, you need to again stand straight, legs together, hands by the side of your body. Uh, then we are going to extend our hands at the shoulder level. So take hand at the shoulder level and turn it inwards. Okay. When you inhale, you need to extend. When you exhale, you need to take your hands closer in front of your body. While inhaling, extend. While exhaling, close. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can continue this until 9 rounds. Now drop down your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Now feel the breathing process. Be aware of your breathing process. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Gently open your eyes. Next, we are going to practice this ankle stretch breathing, where we are going to extend our hands above our head and our body will be supported with our toes. So our heels will be off the ground. You need to again interlock your fingers, stretch it above your head, and fingers will be pointing outward. Next, inhale and come on your toes, balance on your toes. Exhale. Now we'll take your hands also down and along with the heels will be touching the ground. When you inhale, your hands and heels should be going up simultaneously. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue this for 9 rounds. Now release your hand. Release your legs. And now again feel the inhalation and exhalation. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Calm down yourself. Then gently open your eyes. For next practice, we need to sit down. So for that, from standing posture, we go to kneeling down posture first. Then we are going to take this Vajrasana. Now we need to take a measurement for the next practice. For that, I will show you in that view. So we are in Vajrasana. Now you need to bend and take the distance in front of your knees of this lower arm. It means that you need to keep your elbow in front of knees. Put the elbow and then one more palm in front of that. So this is the distance what we need for the next practice. Okay. So now we are going to practice tiger breathing. Keep your back straight. Don't hunch your back. So when you inhale, you need to look up and your back will be curved. When you exhale, sit down and again hunch your back. When inhale, look up. Exhale, look down and your back. Continue the practice. Inhale and exhale completely and deeply. You can continue for 9 more rounds. Come to Vajrasana. Close your eyes. Keep your hands on the thighs. Calm down yourself. Inhale and exhale deeply. Next practice is dog breathing. So we'll open our eyes. Gently open your eyes. Next, again, we are going to take the same distance with our hands. Come to this posture. Next, we are going to practice is dog breathing. So for that we need to sit in Vajrasana, but you need to take some more distance between your thighs. So keep some distance between your thighs. Next, you are going to keep your palm in between the thighs. Okay, in between your thighs, or you can keep it either way. It's okay. We'll keep in between our thighs. Next, we are going to take our tongue out from mouth, so it will be like that. And when you take your tongue out, we are going to flap our abdomen. So when you deeply inhale, after that when you exhale, you should flap your abdomen, and it should be little bit faster, so that your at least like per minute 30 flapping movement should be done. You can increase it as your practice improves. So first we'll start with the 30 count. So keep your hands, that is palm, in between your thighs, then your together uh, fingers together, then inhale, take your tongue out and flap your abdomen. So while doing the practice, your gaze should be at one point. Inhale and continue the practice. Count for yourself 30 rounds. 30 counts, sorry. You finish the practice, take your tongue in, come to Vajrasana, keep your hands on the thighs, gently close your eyes, feel the cool air which has entered from your mouth. You can feel on your tongue. Now as our breathing process has been increased, so we need to calm it down. Deep inhalation and deep exhalation. Continue for 3 rounds. Gently open your eyes. Next, we are going to see the Shankasana breathing. For that, we need to sit in Vajrasana. I'll show the lateral view. So, sit in Vajrasana. Now, you need to hold your right wrist with your left hand. You need to interlock it behind your back, and when you inhale, you need to lean little bit backward, while exhaling, lean forward. Try to touch your forehead to the ground. Again, inhale, come up. Keep your eyes closed. Feel the breathing process. Inhale deeply. And while exhaling, bend down, touch your forehead to the ground. Come up. Inhale. Little bit lean backward. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and come up. You can continue this practice till 9 rounds. Release your hand, keep it on your side. Inhale and exhale deeply and completely. Keep your eyes closed. Gently open your eyes. So these are all breathing practices which we have seen. Next we will go to loosening. For that come to kneeling down posture. From here come to standing posture. We are going to practice jogging. So for practicing jogging, you need to clench your fist, keep it on your chest, and for forward jogging, you need to bend a little bit backward, and your legs should be coming until your chest level. Do it as per your capacity, and keep your breathing process in your control. Don't like exaggerate your breathing. Just feel in your regular breathing process. If you cannot practice more rounds, just practice 10 to 15 rounds. It's fine. And while practicing, inhale and exhale from your nose. Keep your mouth closed. So we'll start the forward jogging. Slow down. Now we'll try backward jogging. Let's move forward and try to touch your feet to your buttocks. Slow down. You can continue as per your capacity. Now we'll do sideward jogging. Slow down. Stop the practice. Release your hands. We'll go for Mukha Dhauti. So when you inhale from nose, exhale from mouth. Release and relax. Relax in this posture. Keep your eyes closed. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Regulate your breathing. Gently open your eyes. We'll go for next practice. Next practice is forward and backward bending. For that, you can stand with your legs together, or you can take some distance between your legs so that you'll feel comfortable in bending backwards. Don't take much distance, just small distance is enough. We'll start the practice. So your hand at the side of your body. When you inhale, take your hand up, bend backward. When you exhale, bend forward, and bring your hand, come up, inhale, while exhaling, go down. So when you inhale, come up, exhaling, go down. Do it for 9 more rounds. Continue. Come up after you're done with the practice. So this was forward and backward bending. Now we are going to practice sideward bending. For that, take shoulders between your legs, your hands at the shoulder level. Then we are going to do side stretch. So for that, you need to bend, slide your right hand, that is right palm, by the side of your right leg, and your left hand above. It should be straight. You should not bend forward or backward. You should bend sidewards so that you will feel the stretch in the left region of your trunk and your thigh. So once again, one, then come up, go to left side, continue, do it dynamically. And if you can, you can go down. You can keep your hand by the side of your leg, that is foot. And if you want to maintain the after dynamic practice, you can maintain on either side up and down. Continue this practice until 9 rounds. Increase the counts day by day as per your capacity. Next, we'll go for spinal twist. For that, you need to keep the legs apart, shoulder length apart. Next, hands at the shoulder level. So you are going to do spinal twist. For that, when you bend, when you twist to right side, your left hand will come in front of your chest. One. Then when you turn to left side, your right hand will come in front of your chest. So is the dynamic practice. Continue. Go to maximum. Turn your upper trunk. Continue. When you are done, release your hands from your legs. Relax yourself. Try to calm down. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Once you are relaxed, gently open your eyes. Next, we are going to perform Parivritta Trikonasana. For that, we need to take some more distance between our legs. 1 to 1.5 feet apart, legs apart, then hands at the shoulder level. Next, we are going to touch your left foot with your right hand, and left hand will go up like this. And look at your left hand, come up, go down, come up. So this practice, first you do it dynamically, and then later you maintain on either side for 10 counts. We'll start. So you can continue it for 9 rounds and increase the count day by day as per your capacity. Next, we are going to perform a hip stretch. So once you're done with the Parivritta Trikonasana, come to Sthiti Latayasana. Inhale deeply, fill your lungs with air. Exhale completely, empty your lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And around. Gently open your eyes. We'll see how to do hip stretch. So for hip stretch, take maximum distance in your leg, which is comfortable for you. We are going to clench interlock our fingers and outstretch the hand. Then we are going to stretch this way. So here left leg. When you're sitting on the right side, left leg should be straight, and you should sit on the right toe. Come up, go down to left side, come up, go to right, come up, go to left, come up, go to right, come up, left, continue. So you can continue for 9 rounds, legs together, then the basket cell, close your eyes. Feel the stretch in your hip region, in your thighs, back. Once you're feeling relaxed, gently open your eyes. Next, we are going to perform practice in supine position. So, again, come to sitting down posture. Sit in Vajrasana. Now, you are going to unfold the legs. Unfold the legs in front of you. With the help of your elbows, go to supine position. Legs apart, your palms facing the sky. Feel the abdominal and chest movement along with your breathing. When you inhale, your abdomen and chest rises. When you exhale, it sinks down. Continue to observe. Keep your eyes closed. Get ready for the next practice, which is alternate leg rising. So for that practice, join your legs together. Keep your hands below your buttocks, which gives you support. Next, you're going to inhale and lift your right leg up at till 90 degrees. Exhale, take your leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left leg down. Now, this is one round. Continue. When you inhale, leg up. When you exhale, leg down. Continue this for 9 more rounds. So, if you are comfortable, you can try this practice where you don't touch your legs to the floor after starting the practice. So, legs together, then bring it at 90 degrees and do it alternatively. If you are comfortable in this practice, practice this. Otherwise, if you are beginner, you can do alternatively. Don't forget to breathe in and breathe out. Once you're done, release your legs apart, hands apart. Keep your eyes closed. Feel the stretch in your abdominal muscles and your leg muscles while practice. And after practice, feel the increased circulation in your legs, in your abdomen region, in your pelvic region. We'll move on to next practice, legs together. So next practice is cycling. For that, you need to again keep your hands below your buttocks. Bring your legs to 90 degrees and we'll start cycling. So here we are doing alternate leg cycling. When one leg stretches, another leg bends. When another leg stretches, the first leg bends. So let's In this way, try to complete the circle. Keep your mouth closed. Inhale and exhale through mouth. Sorry, nose. Do it for 15 rounds. Then go for reverse. Once you're done for 15 rounds, bring your legs together at 90 degrees and then release. Legs apart, hands apart. So there is one more one more practice where we keep our legs together and cycle. So in this practice, keep your legs together and perform full range of motion of circles. This practice close. Hello. So keep your hands below the buttocks, join your legs together, and this is another way of cycling where you join your legs together and perform full range of motion. Continue for 15 rounds, then go for anti-clockwise. Once you're done for 15 counts, you lower your legs, release your hands and legs. Calm down yourself, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale completely and exhale. Deepen completely. Continue the breathing process. Calm down, be aware of your abdominal and chest movements along with your breathing. Once you are done with the practice, gently open your eyes. Next practice, we are going to perform is Pavan Muktasana Kriya. Pavan Muktasana, it means that it releases the Vayu. So for this practice, join your legs, hands by the side of your thighs. Next, bring your one either right or left leg to your chest and hold below the knee on the shin bone. So you need to interlock your fingers and then hold the leg. Then you inhale and while exhaling, come up. Try to bring your nose to your knee. Maintain the normal breathing. Release your neck. Bring your right leg up. Interlock the finger. Hold at the below the knee. Bring your neck up. Maintain and then release. So this is Pavan Muktasana Kriya. Another Pavan Muktasana is a practice where we bring both legs together. Bring your thighs to the chest. Hold with your interlocked fingers below the knees. Inhale while exhaling. Raise your neck and in between your knees, bring your nose. Maintain. Release. Once again, we practice same. Bring your legs, notice thighs near your chest. Hold. Inhale and while exhaling, come up. After coming up, maintain your normal breathing. Release the legs. You can continue this practice for 3 rounds, or you can practice the alternate leg for Muktasana Kriya. So here you need to concentrate on your back stretching and your legs. Don't control your breathing. Let the breathing happen on its own. Just feel the cool air entering your nose and warm air leaving your nose. Calm down yourself. So we are moving to next practice. Next is lumbar stretch. So we are doing folded leg lumbar stretch. You need to join your legs together, hands by the side of your body. Then one by one, fold your legs. Keep your heels near to the buttocks. Now, you need to take some distance between your legs, little bit distance, not much, at shoulder level, and then extend your hands at the shoulder level. When you inhale, you need to twist your legs and neck to opposite sides. When you twist your neck to right side, turn your neck to right side, your legs will go to left side. Feel the stretch in the back region and thighs. Again, come to center while inhaling, and while exhaling, go to another side. Try to keep your eyes on the ground so that you feel the complete stretch in the spine region and thighs. Continue. Do it alternatively. Follow the breathing process. You can do it for 9 rounds. After doing practice, bring your hands by the side of your body. Release your legs. Keep them apart. Feel the stretch. Relax yourself. After relaxing, calming down yourself, slowly open your eyes. Next, we are going to perform Naukasana. So for that, again, bring your legs together, hands by the side of your body. So when you inhale, you're going to raise your legs, neck, and upper body, and you're going to balance your body on your buttocks. Raise your hands above the head. Inhale. Come up. So your toes and your eyes should be at one level. Your eyes should be gazing at your toes, should be at one level, and your buttocks will be the balancing part. And again, we'll practice. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come up. Inhale. Exhale. So you can continue this practice for 9 rounds. Then release your hands, bring them by the side of your body, legs together. We are going to perform next practice. Next is side leg raising. So for that you need to turn to either side. So if you want, you can turn to your right side. For that, bring your hand above your head, hold your left leg, then turn to right side. Keep your palm, left palm in front of your chest and hold your head. So this is the lateral posture. Now we are going to start the leg raising. So that inhale. you can. If you do it with your practice, you can see that by some weeks of practice, you can increase in the angle of the practice. You can do it at 45 degrees to 45 degrees. You can bring your legs 90 degrees, bring your legs 90 degrees, then a little bit down. Inhale up, inhale down. Try to keep the body straight. Inhale up, inhale down. Inhale up, inhale down. Continue. So this practice will be done on right side and on the left side. I'll change the side. So if you are on the right side, just turn to the left side, don't come up. Same posture, the hand stretch above the head, legs together, on the right side, bring your palms on the hips. Inhale, bring your right leg up, inhale down, inhale up, inhale down, inhale up, inhale down. Continue. Do 9 rounds on both sides and increase the count by capacity of yours. Next, we are going to perform Bhujangasana and Parvatasana. So, we are going into prone posture. So again, if you are in the lateral posture, just turn yourself, go on abdomen, legs apart, hands. Relax in Makarasana posture. So for that, your hands will be kept near, and your hands will be interlocking. Keep your fingers on the biceps. Keep your chin on the hands, legs apart. Calm down yourself. Inhale and exhale completely. Once you are relaxed, so bring your legs together, hands by the side of your chest. Next practice is Bhujangasana and Parvatasana dynamically. So for that, when you inhale, come up, your legs together, and this is Bhujangasana. Next we are going to perform is Parvatasana. So we are doing it dynamically. In Parvatasana, make sure your heels are touching the ground. Next, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Make sure your knees are straight, don't bend your knees. Feel the stretch in your back. Continue for 9 more rounds. Then release. Come to Vajrasana. Keep your hands on the thighs. Relax yourself. Inhale and exhale deeply and completely. So when you are feeling relaxed, gently open your eyes. Next practice we are going to perform is Bhujangasana swing. So we are again going into prone posture. Gently. The prone posture. Bend your legs at the knee. Hold your ankles with your palm. And here we are going to inhale and raise your upper body and legs together. Look up. So this is Bhujangasana. Now we are going to swing in this posture. So you can stretch your legs up as much as you can. Keep your gaze above, looking towards your roof. Next, swing. Once you're done, continue for 9 more rounds. Once you're done, release your legs, release your hands. Relax in Makrasana again. Calm down. So this practice tones your abdominal muscles and pelvic muscles. Also it strengthens back. It provides nice stretch to your spinal column. And to reduce abdominal and hip obesity, that is fat which is accumulated, this asana is this practice is very useful. Once you are relaxed, gently open your eyes. Next practice you are doing is back stretch. So for that, we are going to sit in Vajrasana. Then we are performing Ashwasanchalanasana first. So for performing Ashwasanchalanasana, come in this posture. Bring your left leg in between your both palms. Stretch your right leg behind and look up. So this is Ashwasanchalanasana. From here, we are going to give good stretch to our back. So we are doing this alternatively. So when you inhale, bring your right leg front and left leg will be going back. Again, give stretch. Do it dynamically. So this practice can be done in different variation. For that, you need to keep your right leg behind, beside your right palm. Next, inhale, take your right leg back and left leg in front. So practice this for 9 rounds, then release your legs, relax in Shashankasana. So for performing Shashankasana, you need to bend forward, stretch your hands in front of your head and relax. Keep your forehead on the ground. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in completely. Relax yourself. So the back stretch which we have done, it provides really good stretch to your back and hip. Also strengthens the muscles. So next practice we are going to perform is butterfly. That is, we call it tickling asana, but we are going to perform it dynamically. So again, unfold your legs in front of yourself. Then bring your both the heels near your perineum region. So you are going to hold your toes with your fingers. So in this way, and keep your back straight, neck straight, flat your both the knees. Keep your back and neck straight. Count for yourself the 16 counts. Once you are done, slow it down. Gently try to bend as much as you can. Try to touch your forehead to the toes. If not, bend, but keep your back straight. Spend as much as you can. Come up, inhale and come up. Release your hands. Release with your legs in front of your body. Legs apart. Hands relaxed behind your back. Relax your legs on either side. And let it stay freely. Inhale and exhale completely. Feel the changes in your body. Relax. We'll chant 3 rounds of Om. Inhale deeply. Inhale again. One more round. Feel the vibrations of Om throughout your body. Let your body relax completely. Purpose of relaxation. We'll chant Omkara, come to sitting posture. Come to either Sukhasana or Vajrasana. Next, join your hands in Namaskara Mudra. Inhale deeply. One round of Omkara followed by ending prayer. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Give some warmth to your face. Make a cup of your palm once again. Gently open your eyes and look towards your palm. Okay. Hold your right wrist with your left hand this way and gently try to bend forward as much as you can. Take the breath and come up. So here we end our session. Some instructions while doing the session. When if you are beginner, try to keep a count of your practice. Start with either 9 counts or as your capacity, and increase the count as you see your capacity is increasing. Another thing, please follow the breathing awareness and just let your practice be with capacity of yourself. Don't pressurize, and if you are feeling any discomfort, just stop the practice, relax. And here we end our session. If you have any queries or any doubts regarding the session, or if you want to ask any other queries regarding asanas, or if you want your personal session, please don't forget to contact me. My contact details will be there in the description box. Go and check it out. Thank you for joining.